Good morning, everybody. Can I have everyone grab your seats, please? Including the Lady of Honor. Where is she? Good morning, everybody. My name is Kurt Hagman. I am proud to be your MC today. And first of all, Happy New Year. This is our first official event for 2025. And we're very much, Josie, we basically gathered in this beautiful space to honor Josie Gonzales and do the oath of ceremony for our new Assessor-Recorder-Clerk. Josie, come on, you're supposed to be up at least standing here next to me. This is a moment of great pride as Josie Gonzales becomes the first female and the first Hispanic to hold this esteemed position in San Bernardino County. For decades, Josie has dedicated herself to public service, making a significant and lasting impact in our community and our county. We've all got to serve with Josie over the years, and she's a great friend to us all. So it's my tremendous pleasure of serving with Josie and honored to have been asked to lead today's Oath of Office program. Today, we celebrate her remarkable journey and continued commitment to serving San Bernardino County. We're going to begin with the invocation, and Supervisor Joe Baca, I'm going to invite you up to lead us in the invocation, Joe.
Thank you, Supervisor Hagman. If we could have each one of you please stand and join us in prayer. Father, we begin by expressing our gratitude for the greatest of our county. We ask for continued blessings on every person who lives, works, and stays within San Bernardino County. Today, as we welcome Josie Gonzales as our new County Assessor-Recorder-Clerk, we ask that you guide her with wisdom, give her clarity and strength to build upon the foundation of progress and innovation that serves our residents. It is with deep appreciation that we as public servants embrace the opportunity to serve our community, always striving to honor and trust us. May her experience serve as inspiration to lead with vision, compassion, and commitment to our county's vision, that our county is a destination for visitors and a home for anyone seeking a sense of community and the blessed it has to offer. With gratitude in our hearts, we say amen. Amen.
Thank you, Joe. And to lead us in our flag salute, our Vice Chairman, Paul Cook. Colonel Paul Cook, please lead us in the pledge.
Thank you very much. If everyone would face the flag, whether you want to go along with me, that's up to you. I pledge allegiance of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Very well done. You're all now back in the United States Marine Corps.
Thank you. We have a lot of distinguished guests here and colleagues that are here to celebrate with Josie. I'm going to introduce them in the order they will speak. First of all, we'll hear from Second District Supervisor Jesse Armadeus. Where's Jesse? Come on down, Jesse. Come on. Oh, I'll just introduce you first. Okay, then I'll invite you down. Okay. We have Sheriff Shannon Dykes. Sheriff, welcome. District Attorney Jason Anderson. Where's Jason? He's going to be here a little bit later. Okay. Auditor Controller Ensign Mason. There we go, Ensign. There we go. Jesse, I'm going to invite you down to the podium and say a few words, if you don't mind.
Thank you, Kurt. So when I was asked to speak about Josie, I was thinking, what do you say about a woman who's done so much for the community? And so I had a bunch of little things about how you were first Latina for Board of Supervisors, how you were instrumental with the homeless in our community, eradicating homeless with our veterans as a supervisor. But I want to talk about the Josie that I know, the Josie who I knew who ran a Mexican restaurant for over 46 years, Mexican Lindo, who made some of the best chili verde I've ever tasted in my life, who I would often, at least twice a week, show up to her restaurant. And then we didn't really know each other, but she knew who I was, I knew who she was, and she was always polite, always kind, and always asking me, "Oh, how are you doing? What can I do?" And I don't know, Josie, if you remember, but when I first decided to get into politics, I talked to you. And we sat with each other, and she gave me some wisdom that I held with me all these years and has been very instrumental to me. So I want to thank you for that, for even just taking that time in that time when I was just getting started and wanting to be a public servant. And this is the person Josie is. Those of you who know her know that she's always been a person who reaches out, who is more than just a politician. She's a statesman. She's a person who cares about the people who she serves, and she demonstrates that through her random acts of kindness. And this is the person I want us to realize that we're talking to. This is the person who is going to be in office, who is not just coming back to serve another term, but is here to serve the community and care for the community. So thank you, Josie, for what you do, because there's not very many people like you. You do it with your heart. You do it with passion. And I know as a business owner, you're going to serve these people in this community and treat us fair. Those of us who own property, you're going to treat us fair. You're going to look for the best way to help all of us. And so with that, I just want to say thank you for taking the step and deciding to come and serve the public one more time. Look forward to all the beautiful things you're going to do. Look forward to partnering with you and just say I love you and thank you for all you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Jesse. Sir, you can tell I've been off for a week, haven't got the wheels run off. I also forgot to introduce our chairwoman, Dawn Rao, in the back, but she'll be down here a little bit earlier, a little bit later. But Sheriff, thank you.
Thank you, Kurt. Josie, I'm very proud to be here today for a number of reasons. Just like Jesse, I have had your wisdom come my way many times throughout your career, but it's an honor to be here, and I want to talk a little bit about the ceremony itself and being sworn in. I have the opportunity to swear in a lot of deputy sheriffs that come into this county. And what I tell them is I equate this to my favorite Bible verse, which is John 15:13. There's no greater love than to give your life for that of a friend. While certainly I hope in your capacity you never have to give your life as part of service. But what I wanted to remind everybody is when we take these oaths, you take these oaths for friends you don't even know. And that's your character, Josie. There's many people you don't know, and you've always invested in them. You've taken your job seriously. And the things that we're going to face together as countywide electeds are a number of these trends that are very complicated. And you've been on the forefront of a number of them. Homelessness, we'll just start with that. And that's going to certainly flow across your desk now as it relates to being the assessor, affordability, housing, and all of those things that all of us, the current board, me, and we're struggling with. And these trends are affecting people that are in our streets. And we know we can do a better job with the things that we're seeing. So as the sheriff, I couldn't be more proud for a number of reasons. Number one, there's not going to be a person in this room that isn't saying you haven't already done your time. And the fact is you're still willing to give more of your time. And frankly, right now, being selfish for me, I need that experience. I need that experience. I need that view of what's going on in the streets. And I need that passion to be able to stand up for those that can't stand up for themselves. And it's very complicated these days, and having you in that seat is wonderful. Also, you're on the ground floor of starting the county vision. And we've all, as part of our oath in that county vision, is basically saying we're going to take this community from cradle all the way through career. And what can we do as government to help you realize the San Bernardino County dream, the California dream, and of course, the American dream. And I know you've lived that life, Josie, and you want to share it with everybody else. Just please know that in me, as the sheriff and the sheriff's department, we will always be at your beck and call, and thank you for serving us as admirably as you did, and I can't wait to do more great things with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheriff. You may see Jason maybe tied up. Ensign, can you come up and say a few words? Our auto controller. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Josie. Congratulations. The first time I met Josie, I think my memory isn't what it used to be, but I think it was at her favorite restaurant. I think it was El Torito, right? No. I'll have to ask her where that was. But I remember the experience. The experience was I walked in there, and they were closed. There was nobody there, and they said, sorry, we're not serving lunch for another 30 minutes. And I said, oh, I'm here to see Josie Gonzales. She goes, oh, Josie. She's back in her booth. And as she's leading me back there, I say, she has her own booth? Josie's lived in the county her entire life. She's served as a public servant in several different roles, the big ones, Fontana City Council member for 6 years, 5th District Supervisor for 16 years. That's 22 years, if I can do math. And she's back for more. That's like our sheriff said, you've done your time, but you're here to do more. It's a critical time in our county from an IT perspective. I want to talk a little bit about how important the role she's going to be taking is and how it affects us all in ways that we don't really know. It's a critical time for IT in our county. At our office, we have 4 separate IT replacement projects. We, of course, got the HCM. And in Josie's area, they're going to be replacing PIMS. And IT is a really important thing and a really risky thing. And that's something that a lot of what we do in our office, a lot of what she does in her office, it's kind of work that if you do your job well, nobody will know. But if you make a mistake, everybody will know. And that's one of those things, that's kind of the unsung hero thing, some of the responsibility she's going to have. We receive $4.2 billion in tax revenue, and that is most of the money, I think, that the county has available. It's more than just the county, of course. And all of that starts, we collect it in our office, but it starts in the assessor's office. The whole process, a long process beginning to end, starts in her office with the roll. Of course, and there's no real estate transfer that can happen in this county without it going through the the recorder's office. Weddings, there's an occasional wedding in the parking lot. Wouldn't be my first choice, but they do marriage certificates, of course, and some people get married right there in front of the recorder's office. Birth certificates, death certificates, marriage certificates, all runs through that office. Josie, I've known for a while now. I found her to be a very kind person, as had been said before. She cares deeply for people. She cares deeply for this county, and I am looking forward to working with you, and I believe you'll do an excellent job.
I want to thank all our distinguished speakers this morning. I also put out our CEO, Luther's up there. It's good to see you. But as I'm looking in the room, at least I can speak for me, you're all friends. And what's unique about this county is that we all get along, which is, I don't think you find it anywhere on a city council level or another county or any other legislative body. The board gets along with our other county electeds, which makes us work as a team better for our community. So we're all very fortunate to be part of that. But the main show is here to be sworn in. Josie has a long career, as you heard about, but she started a new chapter for San Bernardino County Service, and to swear you in, Josie, is our chair, Don Rao. I'm going to turn it over to her to do the festivities and make you official. So come on up. I think you're supposed to be over there, right?
What an honor to be here today. All right. It's an honor to be here today, and I thank you for this privilege. If you will repeat after me, raise your right hand. I, Josie Gonzales, do solemnly swear
I, Josie Gonzales, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and to the Constitution of the State of California,
and to the Constitution of the State of
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties upon which I am about to enter.
the duties upon which I am about to enter.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Our newly sworn is Josie. Congratulations.
All right. Are we ready? Are we ready for this ride? Come on, guys. Wow. It is beautiful to see each and every one of you. You know that I've been gone for a minute, but with God's grace and the faith and the trust that the voters have in the things that we all together believe in, I've been given the privilege to come back and address you as your San Bernardino County Assessor-Recorder-Clerk today. And for this, I thank you. First of all, I want to start by thanking Supervisor Kurt Hagman for your kind introduction and for serving as our Master of Ceremonies. Thank you, Supervisor Joe Baca, for leading us in the invocation. I appreciate your thoughtful words. And Supervisor Paul Cook for leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you, sir. For Supervisor Jesse Armendariz, thank you so much. Sheriff Shannon Dykes. I don't know if District Attorney Jason Anderson was able to make it. I think that he might have been detained, or obviously we do keep him busy. I want to also thank San Bernardino County Superintendent of Schools, Ted Alejandre. Gracias, thank you. And I see former San Bernardino County First District Supervisor Robert Lovingood in the house. Robert, it's a pleasure and a privilege to see you and have you in chambers today. Anyone else that I've missed, I apologize. We would be here all day, and I know I am between you and lunch. With this said, a special thank you to Supervisor Don Rao for giving me the honor of administering the oath of office. As you know, it is a privilege and an honor to have someone willing to stand up for you and represent the same values that you do unabashedly and unashamedly and with a lot of pride. Honoring our legacy. As I assume the role of Assessor-Recorder-Clerk today, I wish to honor the late Senator and Assessor Bob Dutton. His unwavering dedication to fiscal responsibility and public service continues to inspire us all. Completing the remaining 2 years of his term is both a privilege and a solemn responsibility, one that I embrace with the utmost respect. I am deeply honored today to introduce Mrs. Andrea Dutton. Everyone, please give her a hand. She is the late Senator's wife. I thank you for attending, Andrea. Your presence here today reminds us of the legacy Bob has left behind. I would also like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Assessor Chris Wilhite, or should I say immediate past. Assessor Chris Wilhite, for his decades of service and exemplary leadership to this county. His commitment to this office over the past 2 years has been steadfast and done with professionalism. Family and support. At this time, I would like to recognize my family. First, my oldest daughter, Larissa Ann Gill. Please stand, baby. Her husband, John Gill. My grandson, John Henry Gill. My granddaughter, Taylor Ann Gill. My son, Alfred Beltran. His wife, just like my daughter, Jennifer Beltran. I have Hunter, and did Maddie make it? No, she did not. Hunter, it's a pleasure. And I have my son, Nicholas Beltran, way up in the top with his baseball cap on. Didn't have to go to work today, everybody. It is a pleasure and a sincere honor to have you here today. I have shielded you all of these years from the choice I made in public life, and it's a pleasure and a privilege that at this epitaph where I stand now, that you are here present and that you see the love that I have for you and how hard I have worked, that you might look upon me as an example of leadership with pride, and that you may always remember that it is our fellow man that we serve, because God has given us each other the gift of friendship and kindness and family. Thank you so much. Thank you. I also at this time would like to acknowledge Mr. Juan Garay, a remarkable partner whose unwavering patience has been a source of encouragement and support throughout my campaign. Please stand up, babe. Thank you, Juan, for helping me, and for your belief in my mission. It means a great deal to me. Thank you. Commitment to our county employees. I say to the nearly 300 employees of the Assessor-Recorder-Clerk's office, I respect your expertise. You are vital to the continued success of this great county. I look forward to working with you and that together we serve the public with excellence. As one of the 4 elected offices mandated by the California State Constitution, the Assessor's Office identifies, assesses, and values all property within the county. I pledge to ensure these procedures are conducted with fairness, accuracy, and transparency. The Recorder's Office preserves permanent and critical documents, such as property transactions and vital records. Similarly, the County Clerk's Office offers essential services like issuing marriage licenses, managing all legal filings, and filing fictitious business names. Together, we will continue to operate with the highest standards of trust and accountability. Historic residential property tax relief. Within my first few months in office, I will introduce a significant temporary Proposition 8 residential property tax reduction. That's right, to provide immediate relief to homeowners. Come on, you all that own residential property will be direct beneficiaries of this. This automatic adjustment requiring no application will lower residential values across the county, delivering real savings to families when they need it most. Additionally, I remain committed to fair assessments for commercial, industrial, multifamily properties, and mining operations. For instance, the recent $20 million reduction in the value of the crossings in Redlands demonstrates the importance of data-driven valuations. Data-driven valuations can in turn boost construction, jobs, housing, and additional future revenues for this county. To enhance transparency and promote collaboration, I will establish a roundtable accessory advisory committees, or RTAs, designed to engage stakeholders and help ensure that we address the unique needs of our 24 diverse cities and unincorporated communities, thus building on success. San Bernardino County's 2024 assessment roll surpassed $340 billion, representing over 827,000 parcels. This achievement underscores the critical role this office plays in supporting the county's thriving economy. Cities like Ontario, Rancho Cucamonga, Fontana are driving significant development. The high desert is on the brink of its own success, and I look forward to working closely with the Board of Supervisors, the Chief Executive Officer, and all of our county-wide electeds to build on this success. Communication between all of us electeds, as you have heard our Supervisor Kurt Hagman mentioned, is critical. We create efficiencies, we identify deficiencies, and we're able to work and deliver more effectively. As I conclude, I say that because serving the public is a challenging task that cannot be done alone, and to this end, I've invited our county elected officials to come together so that our residents can see, look at us, and be proud that we work together for the public good. I want you to know that I admire my former colleagues, I admire all of our electeds, and I love them. I love working with you. It is imperative that we lead by example and that we engender the trust and the faith that God is giving us with each other in our work in order to deliver a high level of efficiency. I so express true appreciation and gratitude to my family. Thank you for being here. I love you dearly. Son, I see you up there. My political campaign team, I have had a unique political campaign team that has never existed before. And it's called loving each other, respecting each other. It's about coming back from a very sensitive place in which we now have an opportunity to flourish together. And to all of my supporters, Dr. Ganadev, I see you in here. Ryan, I see, oh my God, if I start naming you all, I'll never end. But to all of my supporters, I thank you. In my quest, you have allowed me to become the next San Bernardino County Assessor-Recorder-Clerk. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the belief that we have in good government, the love that we have for the place that we call home, and our participation in the democratic process inspires hope and engagement in our communities. And these are the driving forces behind achievement. Together, as Supervisor Hagman mentioned, we have reached a significant milestone, but our work is far from over. Through our shared faith in God, our commitment to good governance, and dedication to fiscal responsibility, we will continue striving to meet the aspirations of every resident we serve. May God bless San Bernardino County as we embark in this new chapter of history together. Thank you.
Thank you, and congratulations, Josie. Thank you for the inspiring words. Today is a milestone in our county. Josie Gonzales is a leader who embodies integrity, dedication, and profound commitment to the people she serves. Her people-first approach will undoubtedly guide San Bernardino County in the bright and compassionate future. As we move forward, we have a full confidence in Josie's leadership, and we look forward to supporting her in her important role. Thank you all for being here to witness this historic moment. It's truly an honor to celebrate with all of you. On behalf of San Bernardino County and everyone involved in today's ceremony, wish you a wonderful afternoon. Thank you for coming. And I'm sure she's going to stick around for more photos, right, Josie? And thank you all for coming. All the countywide electeds, Jesse, Don, Paul, the sheriff, we're supposed to take a photo. Photo. Ensign.